Hello, my name is Jonathan. I am with First Class Exteriors. We're currently at Miss Trella Collins' property, and the address is 15906 North Court, Thames, Accokeek, Maryland. Zip code 20607. Claim number is 1597628262123. So what we're looking to do here today is actually run an ATR, which is attempt to repair. We're looking to repair this shingle here that was encountered damage due to some wind that flew by in this area. From what it seems like, there's actually multiple facets where the shingles were damaged due to wind, but we're looking just to repair this particular shingle here for now. So I'll bring you in closer so that you can have a look as well at the shingle that we're looking to repair. Um, so as you can see, I've marked in X the full shingle of the three tabs because this is a three-tab shingle. You can see the two that are damage due to wind. You can see the creases there, which were prior to my arrival today. This one here is actually the third tab that isn't creased just yet, right? Um, you can see that it has a little lift on the corner, but it's still pretty sealed on this end, on the right side of that panel. So I also marked my area of work where you'll see that I numbered all the shingles that we will be manipulating 1 through 7 because there will be 7 exact shingles that are going to be manipulated due to this repair, which will show at the end whether it's repairable or not for the shingles around it. All right. Um, this is the front side of the garage. You can see the property all around, and then we're replacing it with a new shingle. All right. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the process of repairability. I'll put you down here from afar. I am on my own, so bear with me. I do have a stand that I'll be putting down here. Hopefully, the wind doesn't blow it away from us. Let's take a look. All right, so I think that should be okay. Let me adjust this here. All right, so I also have a control area, which will be, you know, where it's an area where we won't be significantly causing any damage to it for this repair. So we'll check the granule loss on, the area where we are working and the area where we are, touching or anything like that. So I'll show you here. Really, no granule loss, right? Of course, there's like a piece here or there. Excuse me, but you'll see. I mean, there's absolutely no granule loss done to this shingle here. All right, and I'm doing that with the back end of my glove, which I'll put it back on. All right, so let's begin the repairability test. Um, I think I have all my tools that I need for this. Um, for the process here. All right. So I do have my roof snake. I do have my hammer. Um, I do have another tool here so that we can remove that shingle and the nails below it. Right. So there should be a total of 8 nails that we are looking to remove. Right. You would think that there's probably 4 nails to the shingle that we're replacing and the shingle above it, which are attached. Right. Um, so we'll start here. All right, we'll start where the shingle we're replacing, which is 1, 2, 3 tabs. All right, you can see I just broke that seal for the shingle that we're repairing. This one here is still, obviously it's not sealed anymore, right, due to the wind. All right, so the one that was had a little bit of tightness to it, obviously due to the adhesive still there. All right, so now we are removing this one here with the adhesive. This one here, which is shingle number 4. This tab here. All right, so these are all those shingles that are gonna be manipulated. This one here was already damaged due to the wind as well, so it's was easy to kind of break off because there was nothing to break, right? All right, so we're looking at this nail here. Let's begin. All right, so what I'm going to do is gently pull that nail out. Oh man, that ripped through. All right, so that was a nail puncture there. On that shingle. Let's see if I can try to get it out through here. There we go. Not trying to crease the shingle too much. Per manufacturers, it's no more than a 45-degree angle to try to get below it without actually damaging the shingle. Um, Especially the ones we're leaving behind, right? We're trying to minimize the damage. Let me grab my roof snake. Hammer will be for the end. All right. Here we go. So with my roof snake, I pull this nail out. Which with the roof snake, it's a little difficult because it's a little thicker tool right at the end. So it's a little bit harder to try to get underneath it without damaging, the other ones, the other shingles. So let's see. So that's one nail. There's 2 right here. So we also gotta go back and forth here on the tools. Let's see. Oh, another nail puncture. That nail is too deep down there. So this is what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, that bad boy's in there. All right. Even though I'm using the thinner tool to try to get that nail out, and it's a little difficult. The roof snake would have been impossible to do it with. All right, look, we got it. All right, so I'm not trying to crease that shingle that's up here too bad. Trying to keep it at a 45-degree angle to the best of my ability. But the nail, there we go. All right. Already seen some granule loss there. All right, let's see. Let's move on to the next nail, which is right under here. So we've removed a total of 2 nails so far. Yeah, another nail punctured. This one's a little less difficult to remove, but it did get punctured through. All right, so that nail's out. It may seem like it only had 3 nails as of now. Maybe 4 in the corner here. Yeah, 4. Yeah, the 4th one's back here. So that'll be the 4 nails. So this one's a punctured nail right there. Let's check. That one's definitely in there. Let's try the roof snake. So roof snakes did the job. There is some matte transfer to the nail, obviously due to the adhesive where the nail line is. So that's never good. Nails don't look rusted, so that's always a good sign. No sign of water penetration in those through those fasteners. All right. So those are the 4 nails that were attached to the shingle that we're repairing. Now we're gonna move up to the shingle above it because it is attached also there. All right. So you can see we're trying to remove this tab here. That's one tab. This one tab here. Had a little crease already to it, so it was really wasn't holding on to anything there. The adhesive, right? This one here, another shingle that we'll have to detach, another tab, another tab, right? There we go. All this just to get this one shingle that we're looking to repair off, right? To get it repaired. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we're gonna need to remove this one here. All right, luckily this one no nail puncture. No nail puncture on that one, which is a good sign. There's another one here. This one did puncture a little bit. Nail was shot in a little crooked, which is never good, right? Another sign of mat transfer to this nail. Had a little rust to it, which, like I mentioned, it was a little crooked, so I'm guessing that was the cause of that little rust on there. All right, so two more nails, and I think this one's punctured. Yeah, this one's punctured. Two more nails, and I think we should be good to remove the tab, the shingle that we're repairing. All right. This one definitely punctured. Got to come sideways here to get this nail out, or maybe the roof snake might do the job. Let's grab that. Oop. There we go. All right. I think we should be okay to remove this shingle now. Let's give it a shot. Yep. There we go. All right. So let's give it a granule test here. Oh man, yeah. All right, and that's me not even having installed a new shingle just yet. You can see all that granule loss. Ton of granule loss there. Um, you'll also see some mat transfer on the shingle below it, and possibly on the shingle above it, because that adhesive was removed. So you'll definitely see some mat transfer here. Um, let's see. Oh yeah. So you'll see some mat transfer underneath these shingles as well, which is a problem, right? Uh, mat transfer here, which is a problem because that does cause cavities to the shingles, and eventually, water will seep through and damage the decking underneath it. The nail here was placed a little too out from that shingle, but there's a ton of mat transfer here, and this adhesive won't. It's not there anymore. Let me grab the shingle that we're looking to install in the repair. All right, so this is the shingle that we're looking to install here for the repair. Let's take a quick measure. All right, 36 inches. 36 inches. So we're good there. A 5.5 exposure, which I believe that one also had 5.5 exposure as well. All right, so we're gonna run it with new nails. Let's see how it goes. All right. Gotta make sure we line up the teeth properly. I think that should be okay. Yep. All right. Now let's go ahead and nail it down with no 1.25 inch nails. So we removed a total of 8 nails. 8 nails is what we're looking to reinstall. All right. Make sure I got enough. 1, 2, 4, 6. A couple more. So there's that. So we're gonna try to use the root snake for this next step. All right, let's see here. Gotta make sure these nails don't run down on me. There we go. All right. So yeah, we're gonna use the root snake for this next step to avoid damaging the shingles any further. All right. So the shingle that we installed is this one. All right. So let's give this a shot. Let's start on this end. All right. So right on that nail strip. So that was right there, right on that nail strip. Let's throw the next one down here. Oh, right here. All right, next one down here. Now, obviously, we can't reinstall them. We can't, fasten it exactly where it's fastened prior. So um, that's gonna leave that open hole there. All right, so that's what, three nails so far. Let's see. One more down here. Let's try it with the roof snake to minimize any further damage. All right. So there's that. Now we gotta reseal these up here. Tons of mat transfer there. Trying to nail this shingle back without trying to crease that that shingle, which is pretty brittle, I'll say. one more on this end over here. Let's give this a shot. Right there. All right. So we're all done here with the repair of the shingle. And I'll bring you around as well so that you can see the granule loss firsthand. Um, so let's run that now. So you can see here. You can see here very honestly no granule loss here, which is good, right? It's a good sign. It means that tab is that shingle still healthy. Let's see here. Oh yeah. So this is the shingle that we repaired. Let me mark it. This is the shingle that we repaired. And then we're gonna run a granule test here to make sure, you know. Oh wow. Okay. You can see all that granule loss there compared to the control area that we designated on that end. Um, you can see a crease on that shingle there. This is another one. Oh yeah, you can see the crease there as well. Um, yeah, tons and tons of granule loss. All that granule loss just to conduct a repair, right? You can see the creases done to the shingles that were, still in upstanding condition prior to the repair. Um, so I will mark this as a fail due to like I mentioned, the shingles that we caused damage to due to us trying to give this tab, this shingle, the repair. So I'll mark that as a complete fail for today. So in my books, I wouldn't even charge the homeowner for anything like this for a repair, right? Just because I wouldn't put my name behind something like this due to the further damages that we made to the 7 shingles that we manipulated due to the repair of this one shingle. Um, you got that mat transfer there as well. Um, let's see above it, mat transfer right there. You can see some mat transfer, which again that will cause cavities to the shingle above it, which again will end up causing leaks to Miss Trella's property here in the future. So that's it for our repairability test today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to work with you soon.